to wind up his mate Brian about a mobile phone, so it looks like we're ready to call.
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Hello, who's this?
Yeah, can I speak to Brian McDonald, please?
Yeah, who's speaking?
My name is Kevin Bredman.
Yeah.
I am from the Airtime Company.
Okay.
Right. Just a quick word, basically about your phone bills and your phone.
Yeah.
We have here that Nigel J has the contract.
Yeah, I sold the phone to Nigel, yeah.
Why did you do this then?
Because he wanted to buy it, yeah, and what happened, yeah, I sold him the phone,
Yes.
and transferred the contract into his name, that's why I sent it off, but like, what I was going to do is get you to take the money out of my account still,
Right.
yeah, for last month's bill, and Nigel's taken over the phone.
Well, let me clear up one or two things, Mr. McDonald.
Right.
One, you're not allowed to sell the phone under the contract agreement. You are not allowed to sell the airtime. You're not allowed to use, swap over. That's the whole point of contracts. One, Mr. J has not paid the bill.
Yeah.
And two, you don't know what sort of trouble you're in, I'm afraid. This is why I'm calling you. You're going to get everything in writing as well. But I just wanted to warn you, I wanted to hear your explanation.
All right, because like on the back of the
Contract,
form,
yeah.
It says change of ownership. All I've done is filled out the form, the bottom of the slip, yeah, of
Right.
the bill, yeah.
Right.
Right, and I sent it off.
Right, you've broken the law. You cannot sell the airtime over. You can't do that. Also,
Well, I didn't know that.
no, you did know that. I'm afraid. Also, we are going to be, taking this a hell of a lot further. I.e., you'll be summoned to appear in court, and and the fine is, substantial. This Nigel J person has not paid anything and doesn't seem to, and also,
Well, like I said, the money's still in my account.
What I would like to do, honestly, you do sound a good boy. What I would like to do is I would like to give you. Would you like our stars, the yellow stars for? The only thing is, it kind of makes it a bit bad if you have to turn up at court.
All right, I didn't know because like all it said on the back of the slip, yeah, of my bill.
I know you just said all this. I know you repeated yourself a few times, but
I didn't know.
No, I know. But we'd like to see you in court, and then who knows? Maybe we could even go on your side. Well, it did actually happen to somebody about a month ago. We had to take them to court, and they got £6,000 fine. I don't know, maybe the judge was on our side or something. But
I didn't know. I just honestly didn't know.
I hope you don't get £6,000 fine. That's all I can say.
I honestly didn't know.
What I would worry about, Mr. McDonald, is that Nigel J.
Yeah.
has decided to set you up live on the radio. This is Steve Jackson on Kiss 100.
No.
Brian, he told me that you were so gullible and you would definitely fall for anything that I say. And I think he's right, don't you?
Hi, this is Danny Bear, and Steve's really wound you up, you nubster.
I hate it when the things don't work. Don't you? What's happening with this equipment? And they're Sean about his parking tickets, okay? And we could be ready to call.
Hello, can I help you?
Yes. Can I speak to Sean Brady?
Speaking.
Hello. My name's Jez Wellham. I am from the traffic department. It's about you and your vehicle. You have a white Escort van, and it has Securiclean on it. All I wanted to say, really, was that the fact of the matter is that you keep getting all these parking tickets. This is getting a bit out of order because you seem to have so many. Although they are being paid on time, they say they're absolutely fed up of it, to be honest, because we're trying to cut it down or trying to stop all these people from parking illegally.
Well, you see, we run a cleaning company.
Yes.
Last year we paid over £2,000 in parking fines.
Right.
And just while we're unloading our equipment and unloading and loading.
You're saying the traffic wardens come down and then just stick the things on your car?
Yeah, and it's really like what it's doing, it's really crippling us. You see, there's nothing we can do.
There's nothing you can... No, I think there is, Mr. Brady. I think you can, for one, if you can park where it's legal, then you're not going to get parking tickets, are you?
I agree with you wholeheartedly on what you're saying. But you can understand, what can we do?
Why don't you do this?
Yeah?
Why don't you drop the machine outside the premises and then drive off and try and find somewhere to park?
Believe it or not, we even got a ticket for doing that. You know what I mean?
You can't get a ticket if you are, you're in the car, obviously. You're in the vehicle, obviously. So I don't believe that.
No,
I mean, there's no way that the parking, a traffic warden has come up, seen you in the car, stuck a sticker on your car and said, that's your parking ticket, because obviously they speak to you first.
I'll tell you a recent one.
I think you're over-exaggerating.
No,
You're not.
No, I am not. It's no joy for us to go out working 7 days a week.
Yes, I've heard all that, Mr. Brady, to be
16
honest.
hours a day, and then turn around and give County Council over £2,000 in our first year of business.
Why don't you overcharge? Why don't you whack your prices up for 1996?
Oh, yeah, and we'll be out of business by the 6th month.
The councils are getting on to us and they are saying to us, look, this cannot happen, this is too much, can't you do something like stop them from driving their vehicles? And I said, well, if it was in my power, I would, but I probably can't do that.
Yeah, but what can you do? What can I do?
What can you do? Well, like I said, this is a warning, because otherwise then it could be, the state, you could be walking around with your vehicles or getting on the bus with those machines.
Well, what are you saying to me? You're going to stop me from driving?
Well, I'm afraid so.
Pardon?
Yes.
How can you do that?
Well, it is within our power to actually take you out of the vehicle and actually compound your vehicle.
Even though our parking tickets are paid?
Yes.
But this, this is, I couldn't even put a name on it. This is totally...
Unacceptable?
Yeah.
Well, that's what we think. When you get all these parking tickets, we think this is unacceptable. You've explained it, and you explained it very well indeed. But like I said, I am a stickler for my job, and I'm expecting promotion by the end of the month. And so, if you do this again, Mr. Brady, I'm afraid we will go into your car, drag you out of it, take it, compound it, and then you will be without a vehicle until otherwise, until notified.
Who exactly am I speaking to?
You are speaking to Steve Jackson. You're live on Kiss 100. Your partner, Jeremy Sawyer, has decided to call us and wind you up live on the radio, George.
Oh, yeah, thank you very much, mate.
What's the message to your partner, Jeremy, who's in the office laughing at the moment?
Well, just tell him he's shake at the knees when I grab him by the throat.
Excellent.
He's really wound you up, you knobster.
Warren wants us to wind up his dad, John, about messy building work, so we give him a call.
Hello?
Hello, is that the foreman?
It is.
Hello, my name's Sebastian Seagrove. I'm from the Residents Association.
Right.
Right, now it's a complaint, basically, and I'm kind of fed up of it, and I have to say this. It's about all the stuff that's going on whilst you are working.
Like what?
Like all the burning in the garden.
Right.
I mean, you can't stick your washing out or anything like that.
Right.
Do you have a license to burn stuff?
I don't think so, no.
Obviously not, no. There's paint stains and stuff all in the road that have been left there. All rubbish. It's stained the road.
Right.
Right? The music that you're playing is very loud. There are also 3 vans, and they're parked on yellow lines outside.
Right. Does that worry you then?
Well, you're not supposed to do that, are you?
I shouldn't worry about that, though. I mean, I can understand certain points, but...
What about there's reports of water damage? There's a water leak, and it could damage the surrounding houses, couldn't it?
No.
You've also, you have...
Oh, there was a burst pipe. I mean, don't let's be silly about this now.
There's a burst... Yeah, but
There was a burst pipe.
Yes.
I mean, there was a freeze-up, remember? It was all over the country. Pipes frozen.
People have been...
And when it was found out, it was turned off.
People have been phoning me and complaining, and I have to take this up, don't I?
Oh, yeah, but don't let's be silly, though, eh?
Well, look, I mean,
I agree with some of the points, but you're going right to the extreme now, and you're being ridiculous.
Well, no, well, look, I mean, I am the head of the chairman of the Residents Association.
I don't care who you are.
Well, there's no need to get like that. I just need a few explanations.
Well,
You're
I'll
not
give you
giving
an
me any.
explanation. Don't worry about vans parked on the line. That's being stupid.
All right, well, forget the vans. then.
Okay.
All right. What about
And black water damage. I mean, the burst pipe was a leak, where the water turned off. End of story.
You've taken down the chimneys. You've taken the chimneys down. It's totally changed the character of the house.
So what?
Well, we look.
Phone the council and tell them.
Well, I have every intention to. Also, have you got planning permission to take down the chimneys?
We've got planning permission for nothing.
You haven't?
No.
And you work over the weekends, and that's when...
We don't work over the weekend.
We need some sleep. You do.
Oh, don't be silly.
Well, what are you going to do? You keep saying...
You get yourself down here and I'll have a word with you.
Well,
you come down and speak to me. Never mind speaking on the phone. I'm here this afternoon. You come down and see me.
I am... Before you go...
Hello?
Hello, John Holden, please.
Speaking.
John, I was just complaining and you put the phone down. Before you go, right? Are you calm down now?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with me, mate. Don't worry about me. Come down and see me. Don't phone me up.
All right,
Come down and have a word this afternoon.
All right, before I do, my name's Steve Jackson. This is Kiss 100. You've been wound up by your son Warren and the boys, son. You've been wound up live on the radio.
Oh, you're joking.
Your son Warren has been giving us a call, right?
I don't believe it.
And he said...
You're having a laugh.
He said, please wind up my dad, because he won't be happy about it.
And that was live?
And all the boys as well have phoned us up and said, please wind up our boss.
Thanks very much. Happy New Year to you.
And you, what's the message to them and your son?
Well, I don't know, so is it on the radio?
Yeah, what do you want to say to him? Go on, say it. Say it.
Well, I'm not saying nothing else, so... In the story.
Steve just really wound you up on ice, you monkey gowy sucker.
Wind up for London. Tim wants us to wind up his wife Catherine about a hotel booking that went wrong.
Hello?
Hello, can I speak to Mrs. Riches, please?
Speaking.
My name's Paul Thomas. I'm from the hotel. I'm the financial administrator. I'm just basically chasing up back payments. Whilst you were staying here in September,
yeah.
And the reason why I'm sorry to call you is because it's come to our attention that you paid for the double room when you stayed in the family room, which is one of our more exclusive rooms.
Exclusive? You've got to be joking. It was a dreadful room. By the way, at the time, we were very disappointed with it because we actually specified that we didn't want a room with Formica, modern furniture, all this sort of thing. My husband phoned and said, I want to make sure it's a special treat. This is an old room with old furniture and with a bit of character. Oh, yes, that's what it's like. And we got there, and you've got chrome and Draylon armchairs and Formica everywhere and a horrible bathroom. And it was just, we were very, very disappointed.
You certainly stayed in the family room, which would have been actually £120 when you seem to have paid £98.
Why did you only charge us £98 when we left the hotel? Why are you coming back to me months later and telling me that you're having to call in your debt sort of thing, as though I've run off and not paid you your money?
Because you paid for a double room rather than the family room, which was
surely
because
that's what we were told we were getting. We didn't ask for a family room. Anyway, I would like to say that I'm going to speak to my solicitor in that case, because I don't know where I stand on this. We asked for a double room. We thought we were getting a double room. We didn't like the room anyway, but that's by the by. Obviously, we paid for it. We were happy to pay for it. You only charged us £98, which I thought was a bit over the top anyway. So why can you... I want to make sure that you can come back months later and tell me that I owe you money before I send you anything. It's a very exclusive
room, and I'm sure you really appreciate that.
Will you stop telling me it was an exclusive room? It wasn't. It was a horrible room. And in fact, I'm thinking of writing to the Good Hotel guy to tell them just that. I thought the whole hotel was awful, what you've done to it.
The Good Hotel...
It's got a lovely exterior, and you come up and you think, isn't this nice, and everything else, and you get inside and it's modernised to death, and it's got no character, and you've got piped music in the dining room, and the whole thing is awful.
What's wrong with piped music? What do you expect a DJ to be playing there or something?
No, I didn't expect any music.
You wouldn't find a better...
Look, I really haven't got time to argue with you about the fact that you think your hotel's very nice. I'm not sending you £22.
You paid £98 for it, and you owe us £22 more pounds, which is £120.
Who are you, by the way? What is your position in that hotel?
I am the financial administrator in the hotel.
Right, can I speak to the manager?
He has asked me to call. I'm actually basically doing him a favour by chasing up the money. This is why I'm calling you. I mean,
Well,
obviously,
yes,
he's going to be very
I want to speak to the manager. Can you put the manager on? Well, if you won't let me speak to the manager, I can't put my point of view across to him. I'm not interested in talking to you anymore. I want to talk to the manager.
Was your husband around? Maybe I can get some sense out of him.
Oh, don't be so absolutely ridiculous. What is your name again?
My name is Steve Jackson. I'm on Kiss 100 FM. Your husband, Tim, has decided to call us live on the radio and said, please wind my wife up because she was totally mad about this.
I don't believe it. Thank you very much.
Don't put the phone
I think I put up a very good fight there, actually.
What's the message to your husband, Tim?
What's the
Catherine?
message? Oh, thank you, darling.
Steve's just really wound you up, on and I bet you've got a body like a sack of hacky tatties.
I want us to wind up Rachel and Anna about some burnt toast. Really?
Good afternoon.
Hello, can I speak to Rachel King, please?
Speaking.
Oh, hello. My name is Nigel Sophomore. I'm from the fire department.
Yeah.
You're right. On Monday, we had to send 2 fire engines out to put out a fire. When the fire engines turned up, there was no fire.
Do you want to speak to my manager?
Well, you were the person that we have been asked to talk to, Miss Rachel King, who apparently set off the fire, but there was no fire.
It's not actually nothing to do with me.
Well, apparently...
I don't know why you've got my name.
Right, well, apparently the reason why we are calling you is because we have it that you actually did burn some fob.
It wasn't me, so I don't understand what's going on.
Okay,
really.
let me...
Speak to my manager.
Wait a minute. You know, it's all right fobbing us off, but look...
Well, she's standing here.
Well, I don't care. You could get anyone else there. Listen, now you actually burnt items of food. The items of food that you burnt was toast, wasn't it? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, it was toast, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So all I can say is that the liability is most definitely down to you if you've burnt the toast, which you definitely have, haven't you? Okay, well, anyway, it's going to be £400. If you can't pay it, we'll accept it in instalments. Monthly instalments are due, or whatever you can afford, because it has to be paid, you know. Do you understand?
Yeah, but I'm not paying it.
What do you mean you're not paying it?
Because it wasn't down to me.
Well, who was it down to then? Who burnt the toast?
We put it down. It was no one. It was actually a fault of the toaster.
But who was cooking the toast?
I don't know.
If you're not actually telling us the truth, which I must admit that you're not, you're laughing about it.
I'm not taking responsibility.
Well, if you burnt the toast, who is supposed to take the responsibility? The fire, the alarm's gone off. We've rushed out because we thought there was a major disaster. When we've turned up, there was a fire. The fire wasn't there, and apparently we found out and that someone burnt the toast, and it was you.
Was it you that put the toast?
It wasn't you. You put the toast down.
Thank you.
Who?
Yeah, someone's just admitted to it, thank you. Well, she's just said that she put the toast down.
Who's that?
This is my manager who...
So your manager's liable for it then?
Hello?
Hello?
Who am I speaking to?
My name's Nigel Sophomore.
So, but basically there was something faulty with the toaster.
Right.
Really, they should be, you know, not really our problem.
Okay, so now the companies say that they're not liable for the the bill, and they tell us that the person that burnt the toast is liable. So who's supposed to pay?
Right, well, I'll go and have a word with...
No, I'm just asking you a quick question. I mean, if they say that they're not liable, they say the person that burns the toast is liable, then who is supposed to pay? You've just accepted responsibility that you burnt the toast. We take it that Rachel King burnt the toast, and that's why we had to call her.
Oh, right, okay then. Well, what I'll do is, could you ring me back later, and then I'll go and speak to Reg Barefoot, who I can...
Right, before you do, can I just apologise to Rachel King for just 1 second, please?
Yeah, okay then.
Hello?
Hello, Rachel.
Yeah.
Rachel, I'm going to change my accent now and talk like this, because this is the way I normally talk. This is Steve Jackson on Kiss 100. You've been set up live on the radio by Dave and Neil at Electronic Sound. And you and your stupid manager, Anna are both being wound up. Hello? Anna?
Yeah?
This is Steve Jackson on Kiss 100. You've been wound up on the radio live.
Oh, I don't believe it. I'm having the biggest... My face... Oh, no.
Millions of people are listening to this right now. Dave and Neil have really set you up, haven't they?
They have.
What's your message to them?
Well, we're definitely going to get them back. I hate them both.
Steve's just really wound you up, on I. So had you wins and luggy wabs.
Right now, it looks like we're doing Oi, thanks for those. Darren wants us to wind up his mate Mark about a nutty neighbour. Could be ready to call.
Hello?
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 Hello, can I speak to, Mark Rutledge, please?
Speaking.
Hello, my name's Anthony Myers. I'm from Robbins and Douglas Solicitors. I'm phoning on behalf of my client. She's complained about the loud music and TV, and even talking about some of the your friends abusing the car parking space at the back of the house. Basically asking you why this is happening, and hopefully it doesn't continue, because she's extremely upset. She has gone and pointed out a few actual facts to us. And I understand that I'm calling you at your premises rather than coming around and serving you a notice on a letter, but I would really like to see it from your point of view, so at least I know if we got a case or not. Well, apparently she has complained about your friends coming round after 11 o'clock, and she says that shouldn't be possible.
That's correct.
That shouldn't be possible, she says.
Why not?
Why did she tell us that you had friends round at 6 a.m. until 6 a.m. this morning?
Because I did have.
Oh, then, exactly. So how can you be quiet? I mean, you know...
But, my God, my girlfriend is asleep in the room next to me.
Well, maybe she's a heavy sleeper. I mean, you know...
She's not.
If you've got people round until 6 o'clock in the morning, then obviously there's got to be something wrong, isn't there?
Talking.
And they're friends.
But if you sat in your... Whereabouts do you live? If you sat in your front room and you spoke to two of your friends, that's all I had round last night.
It's easy for you to say that.
What if your neighbour complained next day and said, "Oi," having people around that time of night, you would say, "Oi."
How do you make excuses for the fact that you play computer games, which is affecting her TV interference in?
She's a liar. She's a liar. I sold it about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I do sympathise with you, but the thing is, if he does take this to court and she actually wins, you know that they have the power to take away all your electrical equipment, anything that makes noise.
Yeah, but the other day, she perhaps thought I made a little bit too noise. I was too noisy one evening, I say.
Yeah.
So at 6 o'clock the next morning, I get The Hills Are Alive with the Sound of Music. I get Once in Royal, David City.
But why don't you complain about that then? Because it's in reasonable times, isn't it? It's in reasonable
early hours of the morning. She complained my friends were here till 6. She's playing loud Once in Royal, David City.
Well, how does that go?
How does it go? I'll tell you what, after about another week, I'll be able to sing it verse for verse.
You couldn't give us a verse now.
What? Once in Royal David City stood a lowly cattle shed. That's what I'm getting.
Ah, I get it now. I understand.
She plays hymns. And then I think she's gone to a shop, but she said to the man, "Give me something with loads of bass in." And then on an hour or every hour, so you might get this... And I sit there and I just think to myself, she's driving herself crazy.
Yeah, okay. Well, the mainstay of this whole conversation is that she basically wants to put an injunction out on your friends from stopping them coming round at 11 o'clock. She wants an injunction of your friends. So I'm afraid if it actually does come through, then your friends can't actually come to your street. They can meet them at the top of the street, but I don't think they'll be allowed in your flat.
How crazy.
What's even more crazy, this is Steve Jackson on Kiss 100, and your mate Darren has called us up live on the radio to wind you up, Mark.
I forgot I was singing Once in Royal David City.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's a killer, that.
You've been set up, Mark, and it has been by your mate Darren, and you've been oid, son. So thank you very much.
No, thank you very much.
So what's the message to Darren?
He's a good friend.
Well, who needs enemies when you got mates like Darren? Thanks a lot, Mark. Cheers. Bye-bye.
Steve's just really wound you up, on I, you manky gowy sucker.
Time right now for the time right now for wind-up time. I was going to say, Danny, Stefan, and Chris wants to wind up their boss Ray about small windows, some very small windows. Looks like we've already got them on the line, I think.
Hello, Clearview.
Good afternoon. Can I speak to Aria Dias, please?
Speaking.
Mr. Dias, my name is Mark Tyler. I'm from Health and Safety for the council. It's regarding the windows to your house. The houses you're erecting. Well, you've been told to enlarge the windows, yes?
Yeah.
For the fire escape. But you simply install a smoke detector. You shouldn't have installed the smoke detector. You have to replace the windows. I mean, if there's a fire and people have to try and get out the
Well,
house.
actually, I've changed my mind. I'm going to knock them all down now.
You're going to knock down the
Yeah,
wall?
I'm going to turn it into a nice little garden.
No, listen, this is a serious thing I'm trying to say, Mr. Dias. Look, the thing is, if people are moving, and they're moving the house, and then there's a fire,
Yeah.
and people have to try and if they can't get out the window, then, they're everyone burning, and it's ridiculous. Well, come on, stop, it might be funny and laughing matter to you, but it certainly isn't. We take our job seriously.
Yeah.
All right, so
Well, we're going to sell these houses to thin people only.
I'm just asking if you can kindly do something about it. But you're not. You're just taking the mickey out of me,
I'm not taking the mickey out of you.
Well, stop saying that you're selling it to thin people. And that's stupid. That's totally ridiculous. I'm asking you civilly.
Yeah.
And in a respectable way. I'm not being rude to you. And
No,
I just want...
I'm not being rude either, am I?
Yes, you are.
I'm not being rude.
I don't even want to argue. I'm just trying to say to you that it's not fire regulation standard. You're being sarcastic, innit? Really?
Yeah, well, I've had a lot of hassles over this thing.
Well, what sort of hassle you had?
Well, people give me building regs, say it's passed. So I've got the stamps, they're passed, the windows are staying, I'm selling the houses to thin people.
All right.
I just have to push them out the window.
Well, who stamped the certificate saying that you're
You're in
allowed?
control.
And they said what? It's all right. They said that these windows are sufficient.
No, now they're saying they're not, but they've stamped it. So it just have to be sorted out in the courts.
Well, the thing is, right, if you would have come on the phone and actually been more, genuine and more helpful, then I wouldn't have to take drastic action. But
Well, what's going to be your drastic action? Let's hear your best.
All right, my drastic action is simple to us, not so simple to you and your workers, that we got to come and close down the site. It's as simple as that. If you don't want to abide to the rules,
Well, you come down here, you tell the lads you're going to stop them working. I'd like to see that happen.
Well, you're the farmer and the things that, as if they're not
I'm
going to
the
take
owner. Everybody wants me to spend my money.
Well,
Now,
obviously,
why should I go in there,
Right.
change windows that I've had passed by building control at my expense?
well,
They've been passed.
realistically, if you
I
would
think we'll see them in court.
no, don't say that, because if you would have abide to the rules in the first place, the size of the windows, that things had to be done, then it wouldn't be a problem. All right.
No, whoa. I build what's on drawings. I am the builder.
Well, Mr. Dias, I think, he's too ignorant and too rude, if you ask me.
I'm not being rude. I'm making a statement. I'm not being rude. I'm not insulting you. I'm not having a go at you.
Well, I'll give you a good reason to insult me, because this is Steve Jackson on Kiss 100. Your mates, Danny, Stefan, and Chris, have decided to call us live on Kiss 100. And wind you up, right, son? The lads who you're supposed to be paying have decided to wind you up, Mr. Dias. Hey, what do you reckon that's a couple of...
Well, I just think there's going to be some unemployed people around today. They'll feel that in their wages at the end of the week.
Steve's just really wound you up, I, you sad old minging totter.
Looks like Eric wants us to wind up his wife Karen about smelly drain problems. So, yeah.
Hello, Classy Bites.
Hello, can I speak to Mrs. Milton, please?
Yes, speaking.
Hello, my name is Mr. Shah. I'm from the Tandoori, a couple of shops from you.
Oh yes.
Hello. Yes, we have someone around to expect the plumbing for our shop.
Right.
They have said, because it is blocked and,
It's not blocked at the moment.
no, we have a problem in our shop where we are.
Right.
And they say that, that it is coming from you.
Oh, it's coming from me. All right. Is that right? It's coming from my shop, is it? That's really no problem at all. Okay, then I'll just get That's no problem. I can arrange.
We've also had a bill. Okay, we've had a bill from the people to say that when you clean the drains outside your shop, that we have to pay. And we don't want to pay. I mean, it's not outside our shop, is it?
Just hold on 1 second, let me speak, and you take one little breath. You take a little breath for a moment.
Okay.
I suggest if you can't get a plumber to sort your plumbing out, I suggest that maybe you call a doctor to sort your plumbing out. Because I can't really suggest anything else.
Well, there's no need to be like this. We have a bill for you.
Well, then I suggest that you pay that bill.
Well, it's your shop, it's not ours.
Right, well, no problem at all. What I suggest you do is, I'll give you the telephone number.
For what?
The town hall.
You don't have the bill. We have the bill to clean your shop. The drains from your shop. The bill is up to us, and now we have to pay for the thing for your shop. Now, why should we pay?
Could you just take a little breath? Is it possible for you to breathe, or you've got a breathing problem? Because then
you don't think I can take the atmosphere of this planet, then? Of course I can breathe.
I think perhaps you'll need a doctor.
Oh, okay, so it's the country. Yeah. You're blaming on the... it's too cold for me, is it? Is it too cold for me in this country? Is that what you're saying?
Could I give you a few suggestions, actually, and then you just have a little breath, okay? If this is a problem, I suggest that you're about 2 doors away from me. Perhaps you'd like to put the receiver down.
Yes.
And walk along to my shop, and I'd be much happier, because at the moment I'm trying to have my lunch and drink a very hot cup of tea.
You having your lunch? I can't have my lunch because it stinks,
Is that right?
It stinks here. I can't have my lunch.
Shop. It smells wonderful in my shop.
That's because you put all the rubbish in our shop.
Is that right?
In the drains.
Yeah, no problem.
In the plumbing, Why they move you next to us anyway?
To be perfectly honest, I'd much rather not be next door to you.
Well, I hope you were somewhere else. Go away. Go somewhere else,
Really? Well, no problem. If you like to come along and buy my shop, I'll go somewhere
I don't want to buy your shop. That's where the junk is. And it's messing up our shop and it smells,
Is that right?
I don't understand why you're acting like this in the first place. What you will not be very, very upset about is that this is Steve Jackson on Kiss 100. Your husband, Eric, has set you up. You're live on the radio. Karen.
You're joking.
Oh, no, I'm not. Your husband, Eric, has decided to wind you up about this block drains malarkey. What's the message to your husband, Eric?
I love you very much, darling.
No.
And revenge is sweet. It's what he's done to me, but he'll pay.
Oh, dear.
Believe me,
Steve's just really wound you up, and I bet you've got a body like a sack of hacky tatties.
This afternoon, boy. Chris wants us to wind up his friend Christopher about his noisy club, we call him.
Hello?
Hello, can I speak to Chris Koreanis, please?
Speaking.
Hello, my name is Mr. Mohammed. I am from the supermarket. I've already spoken to Demetrius. Demetrius, your partner, you gave me the number.
Yep.
I am complaining about the music.
Yeah?
When the people that go to your club come to the shop outside the supermarket, they make very noise until the music is too loud for 4:30. The people from your club drink alcohol. They drink alcohol outside the shop.
No, I don't think they do.
My shop. You let them bring the drinks out and... No?
I don't think we do.
We see them wee up the street in the club outside the shop. They go to toilet and they not got the toilet inside the club because they have to do it outside the shop and we have to chase them away. It's not very good business,
Yeah, I'll have a word with them.
This is very important because my people My people are very upset that we are losing money because some of the money goes outside the country to fundraise the Mujahideen. And if you pay attention to what I am saying, then things will be much easier for us. What do you have to say about this? You say that they don't do this, but you don't see them.
I've never seen them, but if they are doing that, and we're all trying to make money there.
You're trying to make money, we are trying to make money, we're losing money.
Everybody's. No, I don't want anyone to lose money there, so we've got to try and sort this out then.
It is good for the area if everybody is getting on well.
Of course.
But because, all my friends are not don't listen to explanation. They will just come in and they are you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Mujahideen.
We don't want that to happen.
You don't want it to happen? No. Well, look, if you don't do what I'm asking you specifically to do, then we'll have to take the legal action. And the legal action will have to go through the normal system. If we have to do that, then the Mujahideen are not very pleased about this, and they will go down there and they will do things to stop you from operating your business.
No, we don't want that to happen.
I sure you don't. If you had any sense, you would do it as what I ask. But if you could tell them to stop the music from 4:30 because it's illegal, we have it from the council.
The music from 4 o'clock.
We have it from the council that you're not allowed to play the music after 4:30. It's late. All right?
Okay, mate.
My name is Mohammed.
Yes, mate.
There's another problem. You've been set up on the radio, you know?
Are we been
set up on the radio?
Set up?
You've been set up, Chris. This is Steve Jackson on Kiss 100. Your mate Chris from CP has decided to call us live on Kiss 100.
What the
He's decided to call us.
Oh, my word. I don't believe it. I'm going to batter him. Oh, my God. I'm going to him. Am I live on the radio now?
Yeah, you're live on the radio. We've got rid of your beeps.
Well, listen, I want your phone number. I'm going to beat you, mate.
You could never do that.
Steve's just really wound you up on it. So how do we end gone back to your minging creed?
Ashley wants us to wind up his boss Bill about the late post, but Ashley has actually warned us that Bill doesn't have a sense of humour. Oh no, here we go. Let's see if this is going to work.
Hello?
Hello, can I speak to a Mr. Barber, please?
Speaking?
Hello, my name's Colin Jansen. It's basically about, there seems to be a slight problem of collection on Christmas, so we've been getting complaints.
Yes, we received, for the last 2 years running anyway, we have received a document from you requesting our collection times. Now, the mail wasn't collected. So I phoned up to try and find out what the problem was.
Yeah.
And I was told by somebody that the times that I put down didn't fit into their schedule. I wasn't terribly amused at that, to be honest.
But you got to give or take a few hours because we are very busy.
Give or take a few hours?
We are.
What the hell's the point of sending us the form in?
Because at the time, this specific time, we're trying, do as best as we can, and obviously try and get the mail going. You
haven't managed it for 2 years running now, so I don't see what the point of me filling in forms in if you're going to be within hours of the time.
Because it does help. I mean, it basically helps us gauge, where to go first or
where to believe you people.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm trying to give you a good explanation. I'm not. I don't mean. I'm not saying it's our fault. But what I am trying to say.
Well, you're not saying it's your fault.
Well, all right. Well, what I'm trying to say is that we are trying. We do try. We've had massive strikes. We've had the van drivers are out. They've been out on strike.
What, 2 years running?
No. They've been out there. Last year, you know that we had a post office strike. Don't you remember?
Oh, of course I do. Yeah.
Well,
what I'm saying to you is.
Right.
You're talking tripe, that's what I'm saying to you.
Excuse me, I'm sorry about this, but I don't mean to be upset.
I'm getting very, very angry at you type of people, you know that? You're so bloody arrogant. You phone up, you tell me that it's our fault now that we don't put in the time.
No, I've not said it's your fault. I apologise if you thought I've said it's your fault. I certainly haven't. And I certainly don't mean that it's your fault at all.
You're just annoying me. That's all you're doing, eh?
Before you do go, I apologise if I've upset you.
Now, you tell me this now.
Right.
You're going to send me a form next year. You're going to send me a form this year telling me when I need my collections done. I'm going to send it back to you again, based on the fact that we're closing at a certain time.
Right.
Now, if you can't come within hours of that time, what is the point of it? And what must I do when I'm sitting with the mail? 2 or 3 bags, sacks full of mail, and you haven't, and it hasn't been collected, and the firm's closed. Now, you tell me what I do.
Well, first
I'll just do what I did the last 2 years.
And what was that? Take it down?
Take it
yourself?
Run around headless trying to find a place that'll take it in. Because nobody really wants 3 bags of mail at that time of the day,
No, I don't. And I know they don't, because our staff have to go away for Christmas as well,
I know.
Right, before you kind of really go completely into one, which I assume you've already gone into one already, this is a complete wind-up. This is live on the radio. This is Steve Jackson on Kiss 100, and your postboy was really, really scared to do this. His name's Ashley, and he said, please wind up my boss about this complete farce, because it keeps happening every year, and it's driving him absolutely mad. But if you wind him up about it, he's going to go into one, but he might sack me, but I do apologise afterwards, and we're trying to do our best to try and make sure that it don't happen again.
Steve's just really wound you up, you sad old minging totter.
Time for it. You know the score. 12:34. Thank you for your calls today. Joe wants us to wind up his best friend, Orlando. It's about his Prince impersonation. Or even the artist formerly known as Prince, now known as Pants.
Hello?
Good afternoon. Can I speak to Orlando Garrett, please?
Yes, speaking.
My name is Charlie Wild. I am from the production from a production company. I'm from a PR company, and basically it's involving Prince. Now, the reason why I'm calling you might sound stupid, but the reason why I'm calling you is Prince is coming over here at the end of the year, and we need Prince lookalikes. We're looking for Prince lookalikes simply because he's been getting a lot of unwanted attention back home and other places. We are asking this early to try and get Prince lookalikes for his visit over the end of the year.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
Okay. He is actually more popular now than he's ever been.
Right.
And he's been getting a lot of unwanted attention from fans and over-exuberant supporters and fans. Well, the reason why I'm telling you all this now is because we have seen you. You look great. So, first of all, I want to know if you're interested first, Orlando.
Well, I'm definitely interested.
Okay.
If this is for real.
No, it is for real. Don't worry. Don't you worry. And I'm not saying that you will get the part. We have got to go through a few people, but we've seen you and we've seen a couple of other people. We've actually seen you on video, so that helps. What's your singing voice like? A bit.
Well, actually, it's better than it was appeared to be on the program.
You're telling me that your voice is better?
It is, because, obviously I was quite nervous on that program anyway.
Can you do a Prince song or a line from a song or anything for me?
Better than that, I can play you a tape over the radio if that's better.
You can? That you've done?
Yeah.
What about live? This is not an audition, I'm just asking you to do it,
You hear that?
Orlando?
Yeah.
I can hear the music. I can't hear your actual voice.
Okay.
It's not very Princey, It's can you you couldn't sing over the music? I can't hear the...
Yeah, I can do.
Well, if you turn the volume up of the music and you kind of just sing over the top, I can't hear the singing. I can hear the music.
Okay.
Okay? Just do
I'll
that.
sing over the top.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Up inside me.
Okay, I got it.
I don't understand at all. But the rain keeps coming down all around. Yeah. Rainy night in London town. Oh, so bright. I'm driving down so fast.
Hey! What can I... Hey, Orlando.
Yeah.
That was great. It didn't sound like Prince, but it was great anyway. Hey, you guys...
I've got a better voice than Prince.
hey, you got a singing contract, you got a vocal contract. That was great.
Thank you.
Woo! Woo! This is Steve Jackson on Kiss 100. You're live on the radio, Orlando Garrett.
Yeah.
You've been set up by your best friend Joe.
All right.
Nightmare. Completely decided to wind you up live on Kiss 100. Said to me, please. Orlando is one of the biggest Prince fans ever, and he will go absolutely mad and completely fall for it if we pretend to be part of Prince's organisation.
All right. So you're going to introduce me to some recording people?
Yeah. Yeah, we certainly will. Orlando, thank you very much. What about your message to Joe, though? What sort of message are you going to...
Just tell him that the arrangement he had, which was to keep me in, and he was going to come round, I'm going to kill him because he kept me waiting for about 2 hours. So I'm going to kill him.
Steve's just really wound you up on oi, you manky gowy sucker.